Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're going to do it again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are you all doing this morning, huh? Right? See, now that I have the mic, you guys are like, I'm gonna talk to this guy. Welcome to the Bronies Rec panel. More importantly, welcome to Pacific Ponycon 2017. It's the first pony convention of the year for us.
He's walking so delicately with the water.
And see, like, where's the flowers? See, now they can hear us this time. So we've, well, I guess I'll introduce everybody up here. First off, we have Saberspark.
How's it going, guys?
Woo! I'm ACRacebest. Hello, good morning. Separating themselves, we have the Spartans.
Hey, what's up? Party Spartan.
And I'm Twilight Spartan.
So, the last time, oh, and then we have Princess Luna joining us here.
You just totally turned down Crystal's right there.
Oh, yeah, Crystal
He's trying to
scares
be
me, that's
evil.
why.
That's weird.
Nice banana.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So the last time that we actually had a panel with these guys up, they had their helmets on, but unfortunately that means you guys couldn't hear anything, see anything, and we couldn't hear you.
We were just kind of sitting there staring off into space, and the people are like, "How are you today?" And we're like, "Yes, yeah."
Oh, yes.
But we want to thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for coming to the convention. It's set to be a really good convention this year. How many of you were here last year for 2016?
Yeah.
How many of you weren't, by raise of hands? Now that is nice to see, because that means we have a nice pickup of people. Wow, even Adagio here wasn't here last year. Nice banana. Well, you're already making your mark.
Was a banana slip?
See them later.
So what we're going to be doing here for this panel is most of it's going to be Q&A. So you guys, whether they're random questions, whether they have to do with the Bronies Rack series or anyone in particular up here, we're just going to have fun with this for the next hour. So don't feel shy. We want to have fun with this. We want to get some laughs in there. If you have any serious questions, throw them at us. And yeah, we'll probably just do it by raise of hands. So when you got a question? Yeah?
When's the next React coming out, bro?
No.
So, how many people are wondering what he just asked? Yeah? A couple people? All right.
How many of you guys are familiar with Bronies React? Yeah.
How many people have no idea what Bronies React is? I am so glad when hands go up in the audience. So, Bronies React, I'll start there and then I'll answer the question. Bronies React is a series that I started back in 2012? 2012, where there was a series called Teens React on YouTube. It's a big series, and they reacted to My Little Pony, or specifically the people who were watching My Little Pony. And it was an interesting insight from their end, but I thought it would be funny if we did a parody and reacted as Bronies, reacting to teens, reacting to My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. And that was the title of the video. So we put that together, and it ended up being a lot bigger than I anticipated. Next thing we know, we've had, what, like 18 episodes of Bronies React?
More than that.
More than that?
Yeah, I mean, you should get over 20.
Oh man, we've done a couple, and essentially what we do is we react to the episodes or fandom-related videos or fandom-related topics. And it's just a big goof-off session most of the time. So, like we said, we're here to have fun with you guys. Now, this question was raised because these guys sent me footage for a Bronies React. What, about like a month and a half ago, maybe?
Not as long as the last time. But
Yeah. So, this React landed, first off, it's a Bronies React to the Season 6 finale. And, so spoilers for anyone that didn't want to know. The React had a couple of setbacks, and I'm going to be, apologies for being a slight downer to start it off, and then we're going to pick it right back up. Unfortunately, my grandfather passed away a few weeks ago, and it ended up actually slowing me down a lot more than I thought, and then coupling that with holidays coming up and a bunch of other things that kind of piled up at once, I was like, you know what? I think I should just wait on this and then be able to put it all together, and because I always want to give the best product I can, and given everything that was going on, I was like, I just don't know if right now is the right time to put this together. So unfortunately, that was for the delay. the good news is that on the bright side of things, as far as my grandfather goes, he actually passed away in like the most epic way you can. Well, now that you're probably like imagining like explosions and helicopters. He's like rock on and just goes into the pit of a volcano. But we actually had this huge family gathering the day before he passed, and his passing wasn't like one that we all went and essentially thought we were saying goodbye in any sense. It was one where he was. It was just a birthday celebration, and he was 92 years old, so he really kicked it for a while, and he's had a couple health problems coming up, so a lot of people made sure in our family, I'm pretty sure the whole family made it out. So he got to see the whole family, and then it was the following day where he passed away, and we're like, if you're gonna go, that's one heck of a way to do it. So yeah, Grandpa ACRacebest, he passed away and delayed the Bronies react, so sorry guys.
Alright, we forgive
Grandpa. Thank you. But no,
Is his last name really RaceBest? That's cool.
well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, now you know where the ACRacebest comes
The
from.
RaceBest lineage.
Yeah, it's pretty epic. But so that being said, like we said, we're gonna probably jump into Q&A here, and we're gonna have fun with it. So do you guys have any questions? All right, it always takes the first person that's brave enough. Thank you. Yes.
Is it okay if I give you gifts right now?
Is it okay if you give us gifts right now?
I'd like
yeah.
some gifts.
Santa. Sure. What do we got here?
Okay, you want violent gifts or freaking ukulele?
Did you say violent gifts?
Violent gifts.
Violent?
Lightsabers.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, we're gonna hurt each other at this convention.
I'll take the violent gift.
Violent gifts sound so fun.
What's your name, by the way?
Michael, make a room under.
I want a
My
violent
goodness.
gift.
No weapons.
Do I have
for
to
me,
use the
sir.
force?
I don't like weapons.
You know what? I'll take the ukulele, actually.
Good, that's awesome.
Yes.
That could be the ultimate violent gift.
We're gonna have to share it.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I forgot to mention anyone that has
Give
a
me the
question has to give us a
tiniest toy you
gift.
got.
That's a new rule.
Oh!
Wow, you all,
Like cattle prods.
we're gonna get kicked out of the convention before it technically starts. This
Thank you
is
so
good.
much.
For anyone, by the way, is anyone by a raise of hands wondering why I'm wearing this hat?
No.
I saw you giving me a look there in the middle. You're like, what is this guy doing? So, there's a movie that came out recently called Zootopia.
Still haven't seen it.
I need him for the next react. That's what Luna's over here going, he's got replacements. Yeah.
Why does R.D. Spartan look so dark now?
So, actually, real quick, before I'll answer your question, but I'm a huge fan of Zootopia, and I ended up wearing this in a Halloween react recently, and I love how great this hat is, so I decided to wear it here for you. I want you to play a song for us.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Play.
What are you doing?
Do it, play the song.
Just play.
Play it. Play Freebird.
Do you know I'm an old tugboat? Call me Mel. Yes, it's my favorite. Oh, good. I'm just surprised this thing works.
I think you gotta tune it.
Remember when you were a kid and you got a shoebox with some rubber bands and made a guitar out of that?
No, but go on.
I did that. There we go. I'm tightening it up. There
I
we
got a
go.
lightsaber, what'd you get?
Where'd you go, Rice?
I was doing camera work.
Ah, yeah. He's got 3 cameras here. 1, 2. Where's the
No, I
third?
didn't forget.
We do that all the time. You only rock
We've actually done
So-
2 whole
so
bonus
I-
react without recording.
I'm used to doing camera work on top of doing
Sorry.
try everything. I'll sing.
I'm good.
You just saved everybody.
I did.
Yeah, I know. So, questions. What do you guys got? Yes.
In regards to Zootopia, have you seen Sing yet? And if yes, what's your opinion?
In regards to Zootopia, have we seen Sing yet, and what is our opinion of Sing?
That's pretty.
I've seen Sing, yes. Who here has seen Sing? What did you guys think?
I loved it.
I'm just trying to gauge how nice I should be right now. No, so I'll be honest. I went into Sing.
Just.
You want to go first?
No. How many of you all know that his obsession with Zootopia?
It's not that bad.
If folks in the audience are like, what is he talking about?
It's not
pretty
that
bad.
bad. It's not that bad.
This isn't a panel.
So
this is an
Zootopia
intervention.
is
We're worried
a,
about you.
Is that what this was all about? Is that what there's locks on the back door?
Who doesn't know what Zootopia is? I'm just curious, just so we can get some brief.
Put your hands down.
All right, so he loves Zootopia, and then Illumination they released Sing, which
Well,
turning that knife in you, wasn't it?
so I said, first off, Secret Life of Pets is where this all began.
Bitter.
Because I actually like had hope. I talked my girlfriend Sarah, who's sitting up here in the front row.
Hi, Sarah.
I talked her into seeing Secret Life of Pets, going, it looks pretty good. I'm like, we should go see it. Let's go see it. And then it like really personally let me down because I thought all the best parts I had already seen in the trailers, and then I'm like, oh. So I had already like had that little bit. I'm like, Sing, but Sing just felt like I mean the timing of it was hilarious because it's not like they said, oh, Zootopia did great, let's make a movie in 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden they had trailers out. The movie was already in the works. It just happened to be a very similar premise
in the industry where the
Ants and Bugs Life,
exactly.
And so. Anyways, I went into the movie like this.
With the hat on.
With the hat on. And I'd be like, okay, Sing. Let's see what you got. And Sarah, what did you think of Sing? Yeah? I've heard a lot of people say how, would you guys agree that the last like third of the movie is the best part of the movie when everyone's singing?
Yes.
So those that agree with that are also agreeing that the best part of the movie is when the story's over. So when they stop trying to tell a story and then they get into, okay, sweet. I don't want to get into spoilers for anyone that's already seen the movie. I personally was like, what did I think about like a 5 out of 10? I went, like it looked better than I expected actually. Like some of the animation I went, you know what, this actually looks pretty decent, but yeah. There were a lot of characters that I had issues with, and by a lot I mean one specific one where I'm like, this character has no redeeming qualities at all.
It's Seth MacFarlane, isn't it?
Well, I guess neither does the actors.
Yeah.
So. All right. Thanks for your question. Yes?
Sing or Secret Life of Pets?
I would give that one to Sing. I think Secret Life of Pets was the least favorite of mine this year that I saw. Like I didn't see masterpieces like Norm of the North, unfortunately. So I don't know how good that was.
You're just upset that Secret Life of Pets beats Zootopia domestically, aren't you?
You only know that because I told you.
Yeah. You told me.
Yeah. So that was somewhere I went. Fine, have it. Illuminations, by the way, I cannot give a company more credit for their mastery in marketing. Like they are geniuses when it comes to marketing. They drive you up a wall with their marketing, but you know the movie's out there, and people will go see a movie that they know exists. There was a question in the back. Yeah.
Moana.
That wasn't a question. Moana? Moana. How many saw Moana? What did you guys think of Moana?
Amazing.
That was a good movie?
The music was top notch.
Yeah. I've actually been like, because I've seen both Moana and La La Land, and I know in awards, like, those are the two that a lot of people are talking about as far as, like, the music categories. And I'm like, I don't know, I found myself really liking Moana music, but maybe it's just the kid in me that's like...
Lin-Manuel was the one behind it. That's my girlfriend, and she's a huge Hamilton fan, so I'm fact-checking with her. But, yeah.
We have our producers here in the front row.
Producers, secretaries, dead mothers.
Yeah. They're actually our babysitters. Yes.
So, this goes along with Zootopia.
How'd you turn this? Yeah, what the heck?
I think
Yes.
we're just going to dip out, all right?
Yes. Did you know he also did Jurassic World?
Yes.
Did you know he also did Up?
Yes.
The poor man's
been around.
Hans Zimmer.
Or John Williams? Who's counting?
John Williams never watched Star Wars? I'm dead serious.
How?
How
are you guys doing over there, by the way?
We're good. We'll just have a panel.
Back to John Williams.
Just keep talking about your kids' movies. We don't watch kids' movies.
Kids movies. Welcome to the My Little Pony convention.
This is the guy in a rainbow dash. Twilight. Yeah, okay.
Rogue One was cool. I like Rogue One.
Yes.
Who saw Rogue One? Yeah, the Death Star blows up Alderaan. Spoilers.
No, it doesn't. Not in that one.
Doesn't it?
No.
And then sequel for it.
Well, thanks. Now there's no point in watching it.
Some actually doesn't know Alderaan. It's like, dang it, he ruined the film.
So back to Zootopia. I mean, My Little Pony. So next question. Yes.
What's up?
Any of this Saberspark, any opinions on Mob Psycho 100?
I love that show. I only watched like 4 or 5 episodes. Mob Psycho is an anime that's made by the guys who made One Punch Man. It's really good. My girlfriend like watched that show, marathoned it, and got me into it. So it's really good. I like it.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes.
Two-brother, first for Saberspark. Are you wearing your One Punch Man shirt?
I forgot to bring my One Punch Man shirts to the con. I left one in Virginia during Christmas, and I left one at my house. And the other 2 that I have aren't appropriate because they're like tank tops.
Oh.
they're like belly shirts.
Why didn't you wear that one? That would have been nice.
17. So later on, long time down the road, whenever the show does come to a close, are you guys gonna ever do like episodes, like just random episodes from like early on in the series, like throwback stuff?
Hasbro's never gonna let the show die, ever.
In the event of the series ending, which I feel like
G4.
it's not a series, it's not a series ending that we anticipate. It'd probably be a generation.
The
ending.
franchise will keep going. It's one of their big cash cows, and when it comes to franchises, you have to come back and like revisit it and keep that content going, or you might lose the rights to it.
I like your Easter basket, by the way. Before you leave, it's really nice. You're welcome.
I like his pants better, but
I like his haircut. Like you said, Hasbro, I think, knows that they have a cash cow on their hands, but it's still a matter of probably as long as they have a story to tell. And I don't know. I've thought about like what will we do following the ending of the series, and part of me believes that there's still going to be a number of things coming out from the fan community that we'll probably have plenty of stuff to work with.
We'd start reacting to our own reacts.
Start reacting to our own reacts. We should start that train rolling, and then we'll react to those later down the road. It's a never-ending cycle.
You're like, I can't believe I said that. It's so stupid.
some YouTubers do that though. Some YouTubers do that. There's a PewDiePie video where he's like reacting to my old content, and it's like, have you officially run out of ideas for your channel?
One thing that happens a lot is I'll go back and watch, when I'm editing with the footage that I filmed, and sometimes I'll like say a comment, like Sarah will be sitting next to me, and I'll make a comment about the episode, and then I'm looking at footage that I filmed like a month or so ago, and then I'll say the exact same thing on camera, and I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah. I have a really good connection with myself, so that's always good to know. Next question? It could be anything. Yeah.
Would you go airsofting against those guys?
No.
Do they have their armor?
Yeah, well actually let's start there. Do they get to wear their armor?
Maybe.
Is it hard to move in those things?
That's automatically a handicap. These things aren't easy to move in, all right?
Yeah, but like I feel like if you're like covered in like concrete, you win.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
airsoft. So yeah.
Yeah.
I need an airsoft.
Well, I mean, we're not
RPG.
exactly stealthy. I think you could probably see us from a good distance off.
Hiding behind like a tree back there,
Yeah.
it's like see your wings.
Damn it.
Yeah.
How much do the armor sets weigh?
Well, okay, I actually had to ship my armor from Ohio to California, and it weighs 35 pounds. Wow. Yeah.
Mine, in
And,
contrast, is only 11 pounds, so...
Oh, okay. His has got different material, and I got the big-ass wings and stuff, so yeah.
I
You guys
actually like
ever-
getting through doorways.
You got the first model, and then he got like the sleek design.
Do you guys do commissions?
Commissions?
Yeah.
I'm way too busy to do that, but I mean, maybe one day down the road, but like I got so many ideas that I'm like, oh, I gotta make this one, because, this is my only set of armor. And I'm like,
Your
I gotta
only
make this
set,
one,
how
I gotta make this
pathetic.
one. What's that?
You're only set. How pathetic.
Yeah, I'm already up to
I'm up to
six.
my
What's your
fourth.
excuse.
Well, this isn't my only set. I got another one that's a medic, and I'm actually working on a Mercy Spartan from Overwatch.
Really?
Yeah. So I got all these ideas, and I'm like, okay, maybe when I run out of ideas, then I'll start making some for other people.
Okay.
So for the Mercy one, did you just paint this one gold? No. It's like,
He just put a trash can over his head.
That's my wife. Leave her alone.
yes.
It's a two-part question. First, how much did AC have to pay you guys?
We get paid?
Money.
Yo, AC, we get paid?
No? No, actually, it's the other way around.
What?
They pay me. I'll send you guys the bill later.
Actually, we're just holding the
I
right
didn't mention that part to them, actually.
We just have to kidnap them every once in a while.
Yeah, it works out really well. What was your other?
Try not to give okay, yeah, this one's a serious question. What's, for curiosity's sake, what's, in your opinion, like something that you find like extremely overrated that just bothers you?
Ooh.
Like anything, like game, movie, book.
Illumination.
Zootopia.
No, that was a serious answer.
No, they said Zootopia.
Oh, that was a joke. Why would you say Zootopia?
I still haven't seen it. Okay, so...
You're
when I was
judging a
flying
movie you
over
haven't
here-
seen?
When I was flying over here, I was on Delta, and there's like all the movies you can watch for free, and Zootopia popped up, and I sat there and I looked at it, I'm like, should I watch it? But no, it's still something I can hold above me. So I watched Revenant instead, which is great. If you haven't seen Revenant, amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
There's some characters from Zootopia and Revenant.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
There's a bear?
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, I need the waterman
Hey, sorry to interrupt the panel, guys. But if there are any Watermen or Big Kahuna badge holders in here, your VIP meet and greet is happening soon, so you might want to get to the lobby if you're planning on going to that. If there's anyone here who meets that
Everyone
description.
just leaves. Oh, they had an excuse to get out.
We're just trying to find everybody and make sure they get the.
Bye. We'll miss
Thanks.
you.
Thanks.
Sorry about the
for
interruption.
coming out.
Now enjoy your regularly scheduled panel.
There's people
Thank you.
cooler than us out there, so go meet them.
You said Zootopia. What do you think's overrated? Star Wars?
The Soviet Union. That was pretty overrated. No, I'm trying to think. Like for movies,
Well, just from anything, like it doesn't have to be a movie.
I'm
Games,
trying to think. I
movies.
think a movie's a bit more relatable. So I'm just trying to think of a movie where I'm like, so recently, my girlfriend and I watched Cars 2, and I was doing. I know it's awful. They're making a Cars 3. Have you all seen the trailer for Cars 3 yet? Like the one where like he's like flipping
Lightning
through the air.
McQueen dies.
Yeah, he's retarded. The thing about the car movies is whenever I watch them, there are always things that pop up that take me out of the moment where there's a school bus. And I'm like, why? Is there a school bus in the car universe? Do baby cars get on the school bus? Because they can't drive yet? Because they don't have a driver's license? Do they need a driver's license in Cars universe? There's a taco truck. Who eats the tacos, all right? There's
Of course they eat tacos. It gives you gas.
Shut up. Shut up. Get out! No, but,
The Mack truck always freaked me out. Like
The what truck?
Lightning McQueen just kind of chills inside him, dude. That's weird.
I know, yeah.
They have a very good relationship. All
Why
right?
did McQueen get up, go up my butt?
Yeah, exactly. He just drops the ramp.
Why is there a truck? What is it with deliverance? I don't know. How do they sleep? No, it was a bathroom. There was a bathroom, and I love it because there's a guy and a girl bathroom. I'm like, so how does this work? Oh, he's a guy car. He's got a muffler pipe.
Different shaped mufflers.
Doesn't make sense. So,
No.
Cars 3, I was reading an article about it because they were telling a bit more about the story. Like, this is what you should expect for the next Cars movie. It's going to be edgy. It's going to be great. And they're talking about the new villain who's... this isn't a spoiler, but this is how edgy Cars 3 is going to be. The villain's name is Jackson Storm.
Oh.
Jackson Storm.
Sounds intense.
Yeah. Some fanfic writers out there.
It's probably a race car driver name.
Jackson Storm?
There was. This is terrible. Never mind.
What? No, you have to tell.
Okay, so there's some about race car driver names. Like, for anyone that doesn't know, I actually do race car announcing on most Saturdays. Woo! Anyone here watch The Low Budgets, by the way? Yeah! Yeah! For those that don't know, that's a series where
Half your audience is here.
I know. if anyone here knows what a demolition derby is, we paint up cars as characters from the show. And then I drive those cars in demolition derbies and wreck them and occasionally win, and drivers hate it when I do, because they're like, what's this pink car with balloons on it that just won a demolition derby? It's great. I got way sidetracked. What were we talking about?
Cars.
What's underrated?
Cars. Race car driver names. I'm sorry, I just derailed myself right there. And thank you. There was a NASCAR driver back in the day who had a name that kind of made, I think, a lot of people go, huh, now that's an interesting name for a race car driver. His first name was Dick. His last name was Trickle. His name was Dick Trickle. I mean, he was a good driver, you know. Just, I don't know.
He had to be a good driver.
We went from cars to this. So, any other questions?
No, I want to say who's.
Oh.
No. Go do the questions.
Well,
All right, what's up?
So, what's overrated is the description, or are you saying the name?
I think the car franchise has been over with its stories, but it makes so much money. It's one of the most it's like below Frozen when it comes to like, I think they sold like $12 billion worth of merchandise.
I saw Cars 2, which is like one of the most disliked Pixar movies, or at least bottom of the barrel. But I saw it in theaters with some racing buddies, and we were just laughing the whole time. Whether or not it was like ironically or not, I don't know. We got a kick out of it. I really liked the first one though. I thought there was really good attention to detail.
Okay. The second one's just.
As a racing fan, I really liked it. I understand we're seeing it from two different perspectives, so you just don't get it.
John Lasseter's not perfect. All right. What's your question?
Is YouTube killing your channel? Like they're killing PewDiePie's channel right now?
Ooh.
If I said yes, would that give me an excuse to not have more subscribers? Just be like, yeah, man, it just, I was almost at 1 million subscribers, and YouTube came along.
YouTube killed Leafy.
Good.
His channel or him?
His channel.
Oh, YouTube's going around taking out YouTubers.
No, here's the best part is like how many of you guys have YouTube accounts? All right. So on YouTube, when you find a channel that you like, you press subscribe, and their content should show up on your news feed. Well, YouTube introduced a new feature where it's called a notification bell, where it's like, do you want to see things show up on your news feed? Then press the notification bell, and it's like, but I pressed the subscribe button. Why? That should take care of everything. YouTube's being weird right now. There's been rumors that on the news feed, like let's say if I subscribe to Race and he released a video, there are moments where that video might not show up on my news feed because YouTube has deemed it not worthy of my news feed. But then again, they'll go promote like watch 1,000-degree knife cut through other 1,000-degree knife.
Is that what that joke is? Because I've seen that all over the place. Someone said I need to do a Bronies react.
You haven't seen those videos?
Hot cutting knife.
Yeah, it's the new hydraulic press.
A guy with a knife, and he just heats it up with a blowtorch, and he cuts things with it.
It's dumb.
It's like the same exact concept as the
hydraulic press.
nickel ball. There's one guy that had a ball of nickel, and he would heat that up and put it on things.
Well, I mean, the thing about channels like that is it's a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can only do it for so long until it's like, well, done here. Like
it was like the Blend Tech guy. You remember the Blend Tech?
Yeah. What blends?
Well, it blends.
But you can make some money quickly if you keep that concept fresh, where it's like, watch me cut through the new Nokia phone. Yeah.
Or you could just have a mental.
The Samsung phone.
You just have a mental disorder and do how-to basics.
He did a good job because he was able to at least like change his format and try to be relevant.
Everyone had a different story. It was great.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I've seen some people where it's hitting. I feel like it's hitting some harder than others, and I don't know why. Like I personally haven't felt like I've looked at some of my uploads going, oh wow, I'm really taking a hit here. I also haven't released any major videos recently, so that might be why. Maybe it's...
Videos also don't do as well in January because like a lot of the advertisers spend all their money during December to pay YouTubers to make content, but then when January rolls around, they just take off. They're gone. Like you see a huge drop in people making content.
Christmas is over.
Yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm. There's no point.
Yeah, no.
January stinks. Except for Monster Trucks. I'm looking forward to seeing Monster Trucks.
That's going to be a good one.
Have you guys heard about Monster Trucks, the new movie from Paramount?
This is a movie that you guys would love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
When I heard the concept, I was like, I actually thought it was going to be an animated movie like Cars, except with monster trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like next weekend, I'm going to be at Anaheim Stadium at the Monster Jam show.
Yeah.
And I'm, going to be grabbing videos or whatever, and it's like, wait, what? There's no. Someone heard the term monster truck.
It goes even further. So
some kid heard the term monster truck.
So it's the idea of like taking some kind of like whale-like monster and putting in a truck, and it drives the truck around. Like not in the pilot seat, it like gets in the engine and like its tentacles hold onto the wheels and drives around.
Yeah.
And here's the best part is the concept. The CEO of Paramount, I believe, was sitting with his 4-year-old son and said, like, let's talk about movies. And his son suggested
I need a good idea.
He's like, let's do it. His 4-year-old son pitched him a movie. And
that way he gets,
whatever.
money.
That's how Fire Team Harmony started.
Was that?
That's how Fire Team Harmony started.
Your 4-year-old son?
Yeah, 4-year-old. He just came up with our concept.
The mentally 4-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay.
The last time was only 22 at the time.
So the fact that Monster Trucks was pitched by a 4-year-old and got made as a movie, does that
discourages?
Does that reflect bad on the director for not having any ideas, or on the
director?
not the director.
It's the what?
We all saw
that was a classic. What are you talking about?
Well, I sometimes I wonder if someone goes, you know what? Here's a challenge. I'll take this on.
Well, it's the guy who directed Ice Age is doing this one, and there's this.
The first Ice Age, or the
the entire trilogy. That's what they call the trilogy.
There's like 5.
I know. It doesn't make sense.
The next one's going to be the trilogy.
So Monster Trucks has already been written off as a failure. Like Paramount's already like ready to take a hit, and exactly $115 million they think they've lost.
Or they're just prepping up for the Oscars.
Well, it's great because
for next year.
Quick side note: so the Monster Trucks, like on their Twitter account, they've got 1,000 followers, which is kind of sad for a movie. And they recently released a poster of Monster Trucks where it looks like a Star Wars poster, and it looks so stupid, where you got the main character, like, blonde hair, like, holding, like, a wrench, and you got his love interest, like, riding a horse in the background, and you have the villains who are just generic white villain, business guy 1 and 2, just in the background, and it looks fantastic. I want to frame it. I want to frame that poster in my room, because it will disappear after January's gone.
Yes?
What's your opinion of DreamWorks Turbo?
DreamWorks Turbo. That was a movie that I went into going, okay,
yeah,
what is this? And as a race fan, I don't know if it's just as a race fan, but I actually, if you really turn your brain off and don't question anything in regards to reality, I was like, that was actually, I found it a bit amusing.
No, it's not bad. It's a snail that turns into a race car. That's the movie. It's not trying to...
See, you're not turning off reality up here. See, the logistics of that is just horrendous. I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's compare snails
They were
to
ripping
race
off cars.
Yeah.
With snails.
It was weird. I don't know who came up with that one. Yeah.
I know it's like totally off, but like, what was it like being on the Pizza Party podcast with Drove a Taxi? Like, I saw.
Oh.
Did they give you pizza?
No, that was a lie. No, I was on a podcast recently.
Pizza was a lie.
It was fun. It was fun. They're nice guys. They're all cool animation fans, and I'm good friends with Jim on the podcast. He helps me with my videos. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Any other questions? Yes.
So for AC Race, I need a new count. How many times have you watched Zootopia?
So,
Last time I heard was 28.
it was, okay, so you heard 28. For the record, I watched Zootopia in theaters 27 times. Yeah, that was paying for a ticket. Yeah, I really like when I see that, like, guys go, what? He's got a problem. I kind of gave up on counting after I got home because it just, I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it now. I'm gonna watch it again. I have, I think, 3 Blu-rays? One from Australia. Four?
I'm pretty sure you have 4.
4 Blu-rays? God. Yeah, I've seen it a lot of times. and yet I still misquote it. It's the weirdest thing. I'm usually really good with quotes, and then Sarah will be like, that's not the words. You just messed it up. And I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the grand high movie of our time. Yes?
Yes.
Oh.
I was wondering, since the My Little Pony feature film movie is coming out soon, and I know you're going to want to be a panel on that, how big do you think?
That's going to be a big one. It's going to be... That was in regards to, like, how many...
Like, how many will be reviewing it, or reacting to it?
I'm probably going to... I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to fill up the roster on that one. That's good. The hard part with that is going to be figuring out when's the right time to release the React, because we're going to obviously have to have it in our possession to react to it, and I don't know how I'd feel if everyone was.
Put on Netflix though.
If they do that, that'd be good. The only reason I'm saying that is because I don't think I'd want everyone watching a pirated version of a movie and be like, yeah, this is great, everyone should go see it, or
I can't see half the movie because there's a guy standing in front of the screen.
Oh no, the tripod's leaning over. So yeah, it's probably going to be a matter of waiting for it to become digitally available, and then that's when we're probably going to strike and probably get a strike on my channel. So
That's
yeah,
gonna be like a 3-hour long react.
it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I like seeing, because I've been following the box office a lot more recently. When like after Zootopia came out, I've been like kind of glued seeing how a lot of other movies are doing, and it's interesting seeing these people who have no affiliation with the show, like we do, talking about it, like how they think that it's going to do. And it's funny because I always see people going, well, Bronies, it's going to do fine. It's like, oh. So we'll see. We'll see how it ends up doing. Yeah.
I have one rewrite.
Oh?
Yeah.
How long from like conception to completion did it take you?
Conception to completion.
Well, this one started in like 2013.
Yeah.
So. And my first suit of armor didn't come to fruition until like 2014, like October. So from conception to original completion, that'd be about 2 years, a little more.
And we're always working on them. We're always doing like new stuff added to it.
For what it's worth, I don't know if a lot of people know this story, but the first time I ever met these guys was last year at this convention.
Yeah.
And it was seeing them just walking around the halls, just coming up with just whatever that sold me. I went, I want these guys on Bronies React. Like a lot of times people ask, like, how do you get on? I'm like, just make an impact.
Pitch your idea.
Yeah,
subtly.
And yeah, no, these guys cracked me up. So
Yeah.
that's how that all worked
Just
out.
for what it's worth, we got on Bronies React without asking to be on Bronies React. So
Congratulations.
yeah, so it's possible.
You see, you got an applause for that. Wow. Yeah.
So for Barney's Martin, I know the wings are new, when I saw them in recent videos, how long do those wings take to make?
Because I'm lazy, a couple weeks. Yeah, it took me a while. They're actually, I'm sure there's some Overwatch fans in the crowd. They're based off of Mercy from Overwatch, and I had to take screenshots, I had to size them up, make a template, cut it out in various layers of foam, paint it. So I would say they took about 2 weeks.
So I was wrong. You aren't going to take this and paint it gold. You took Mercy's and painted it blue.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now you got it. Yeah, you with the glasses?
Yeah, have you ever considered doing a Bronies React to Ghost of True Campus Radio?
So, I don't know how many people know about this. Is pretty old school, I think. Do you even know this?
True Campus.
Okay,
I
so
thought he quit.
my favorite thing about there was a guy who had like a radio show, I guess, like on the internet or something, that he hated everything. And at one point when the Brony community got going, he's like, this is the worst thing ever! And he just hated life completely about it. And how many people know who Alex S is?
Yeah.
A musician in the community. He he made a remix of Ghost freaking out, and he's like, I love that song so much. He's just, I am your host, the man they call ghost. Alcohol, melting pot. And it's just fantastic.
I heard he's back actually. He's been back since March of 2016.
Oh, good.
I've actually told him to meet once.
Good.
Good. I've never interacted with him myself. I don't know if we'd ever have a Bronies react to him. But yeah, thanks for your question. Yeah, I'm gonna get some new people here. Yeah? You in the back?
Are you happy that Overdale Speedway got approved for 2017?
Yeah, so again, talking about the low budgets, Irwindale for the past like 2 or 3 years has been up in the air as far as, is it going to be turned into a mall? Is it going to get torn down? We didn't know what was going to happen with it. And what ended up happening is it was purchased by a development company, which is bad news. And this development company from China, I guess, didn't do their homework because suddenly they're going, oh, there's a lot more we had to do. The track's built on top of an old landfill, and there's a lot of junk under that that's really not good for people, which is great for me since I spent so much time there, right? I'm like, it's so good. It causes all these terrible diseases. Everyone's going to be happy.
Builds character.
Yeah. Yeah. So so anyways, Irwindale was announced. They've already announced a full 2017 season, and it's looking really good for the future of that track. So yeah, thanks for questioning. Do we have? Yeah.
Saber, have you seen the leaks in Neighbors episodes with Bomber? Are you excited for it?
So, how many of you all are fans of Steven Universe? Yeah. So, Steven Universe has one of the most bizarre upload schedules when it comes to Cartoon Network.
Gravity Falls.
Stretch it out. No, so Steven Universe, like they call it Steven Bombs, which okay, and where they release like multiple episodes for a week. And
it makes it sound like the series is doing terrible.
I know. Yeah.
Did you see the Steven bomb this weekend? It's like, what
wonderful.
happened?
Yeah. So they release it like, here's a week long of Steven Universe episodes, and then they disappear for like 3 months. And I'm not certain why they do that, but here's the big problem about that approach: is every so often that those episodes will leak, and they leak in a batch, and that happened with this recent like season 4 update where they had like 5 episodes that they all leaked on Cartoon Network's app on accident. And
so it wasn't actually technically a leak, it was a mistaken release. Someone hit the button and went, okay, we're gonna make this one episode live.
And they made them all live. Yeah. I guess it's smart, it's true. I can see it was the Cartoon Network.
But now they're all over. I mean, I don't think it's any surprised that people torrent certain things, and that's a direct way to be like, well, here you go.
I don't know. They could have been like, we know that they're not going to watch it anyway on the network, so let's at least get a shout out for the Cartoon Network app where you can watch it for free.
I would actually be semi-brilliant. Then everyone's like, it leaked? What? I don't even know what Steven Universe is. Let's watch it.
I think the people who made the show are kind of upset, saying like, if you guys can, please watch it on television so we can get paid. Because, like, I mean, obviously, the more people who watch it on television means that there's more of a chance for advertisers to go to the network.
It's ratings.
Yeah. So, but to answer your question, by some bizarre means, I did watch it. I don't know how, but I found the episode somewhere, and it was really, really good.
Nice. Do we have anyone that hasn't asked a question yet that had a question? I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Okay, so, anyone? Yes?
What up?
What up? Oh. Sometimes it's... Yeah.
Trouble getting it up there, Ray?
You'll know when you're older.
He needed 2 tries.
I'm not asking to be on Bronies React. Just asking what you guys are going to do for Halloween now, since you see all the famous horror Pony videos.
I know, that's kind of sad, isn't it? We need some more. So guys, get to work. Come up with something terrifying and animated and gross so we can make Saber throw up again. Yeah, we do Halloween reacts, and this past year, I always really enjoy doing the Halloween reacts because people get into costume, like these guys.
Yeah, we dressed up for Halloween.
Yeah, very different than whenever we else see them. But it's just, I always enjoy seeing the costumes that people come up with, and this one really impressed me, like Brony Dance Party and his Sailor Moon outfit and all that stuff. It's just like, it was hilarious. And seeing Gabe suffer in his Halo uniform.
He can't even sit for an hour in his armor. Look at me. I've been sitting here. I don't care.
Would you guys, like, all of you Spartan guys should play strip poker at some point just to see how long the game lasts?
You don't want to do that. We wear these a lot.
That's how,
Very
I mean,
pasty
it was very innocent, my suggestion. Yeah, next question.
It's innocent. Strip poker's innocent. We do it at all my family reunions.
Well, that got weird. Yeah.
You got a really close family.
I've got two questions, one for Race and one for Saberspark. So, have you heard of the site Box Office Flops? I think it's called.
I haven't.
You should look it up. It's pretty fun.
It's good?
It's basically like, I'm assuming you've heard of Box Office Mojo.
Yes.
It's the exact opposite. It will tell you like every single movie that has flopped and how bad it flopped in terms of like merchandise.
I think there's a movie that came out last year that made $70.
Yeah, there was that one, I think with Emma Watson in it or something.
No
It made,
way.
like $60, $70.
What?
How would a movie with Emma Watson make that little?
I think it was an indie movie.
Was it? Yeah.
They only put it in like one.
Oh, yeah, Indiana Jones.
Well, there was that movie that Hasbro released called, what was it? Jim the Holograms? Yeah.
Was that a Hasbro?
Yeah, Hasbro owns the rights.
So things are looking really good for the MLP movie in
They
2017.
messed up so hard. I haven't even seen it, but Jim Gizrael from YouTube saw it.
I was gonna say.
And he said after a week they pulled the movies. Like that's. Yeah.
Isn't that unheard of? A movie getting pulled after a week?
Well, they try to advertise Bing in it too. It's shameless. It's really bad.
Is it like in Secret Life of Pets where they just start having a commercial for Sing?
That happened?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
They have a truck drive by and all it has is a big banner saying this is when the movie's coming out.
Oh Lord, that's getting pretty meta.
It was pretty exciting. Like I just remember there were multiple times where Sarah and I looked at each other during Secret Life of Pets and went, "What's going on?"
Just watch Food Fight with Charlie Sheen. It's a great movie.
Yeah. So what other questions do we got out there, guys? We still got 8 minutes.
You ever consider doing a Bronies React all
That has to be a high requested one.
Now would that be the story? So like I'd have to read? So I'd have to learn how to read. So you see the problem already. There's a problem. Now, the hard part with that would just be the logistics of how we'd react. Like, would we be sitting there and be like, huh. Show it to the... I know that there's been like animations and stuff people have made about it too.
Yeah, and there's also a game.
There's a game too? Wow.
Called Fallout.
Yeah.
There's an actual Western game that's open my
Really?
Don't tell Hasbro. Yeah, I don't know. That would be, it is something that it is requested. I get a lot of requests. It's like, oh, you guys got to do this. And sometimes I actually do pick them up. So if you guys ever have like something that you think, oh, they should react to this, send it our way. Let us know what you think. Now we're getting a lot of hands starting to pop up. I'll start with you. It's good. It's good.
Started, but it's
I
good.
woke up and I'm here.
I haven't had breakfast.
Same.
Yeah.
I think it's lunchtime at this point.
When the My Little Pony movie comes out, how many times since you've seen Zootopia, like, countless times? How much time are you gonna plan to see it?
For what it's worth, I only planned on seeing Zootopia twice. And then something happened. Like I didn't realize that Zootopia did what I thought, or what it did to me until like the third viewing, and all of a sudden I'm like, crap. I gotta watch this movie like once a week.
They won't let us in movie theaters, so.
Yeah, you guys are gonna. I'm probably banned at this point too. I mean, I can say definitely once, and we'll see how it goes from there. I don't know. I don't typically. For me, it's very rare for me to see a movie more than once in theaters. So, I'm not anticipating seeing it more than. I wouldn't guess more than twice, because other than that, it's spending money. Money's money.
You really want to piss off people? We do our reacts in the theaters.
Oh my God.
Can you pause it real quick?
I want to react first.
We just have a big light shining on us from the bottom of the theater. No, that'd be nice. Well, that's what we'll do. There were a couple other questions that were popping up here. Yes, you and the Spike? Spike.
The Gemini holograms movie, that's actually bad enough you could do a react
a react. A lot of people have wanted me, not for the same reason, have said I should do a react to Zootopia.
So why do I always gotta bring it back to Zootopia?
I'm just saying, it's a react suggestion.
Okay. Are you going to? No. Are you going to something?
I don't know. I might. The thing is like I have to make it really clear that obviously I've seen the movie before I do this. But I haven't seen it for like 3 days, so maybe I've forgotten some stuff. So maybe now's the time. Huh? Jim and the Holograms though. That would be. I've never seen it myself. So.
They actually did something pretty nasty in the movie. They sent out kind of an audition thing for fans to send in videos of themselves saying how they were fan of the whole show. And they used the footage in the movie as if the fans were talking about the Jim from the movie and not the old show.
It's pretty underhanded.
It kind of reminds me of like, in a much different way, like Borat, where everyone's like, okay, we'll help you with your documentary, come into our RV, we're gonna get drunk. And then they're like,
that was fun.
People were taped off. It's that kind of bad.
I'd be upset too.
That's, God. Man, do you know that Borat actually has a really good rating on Rotten Tomatoes?
It's a good movie. It's stupid, but it's good.
It's part genius, actually.
It is.
It's, yeah.
That's how I live my life, is that movie.
All right, next question.
Very nice.
You in the hat. Yeah.
It's you.
We're gonna do like a Bronies react like the original show, the 80s show.
It's probably going to happen. We've done riffing panels before at Ponycon, actually, where we've reacted to. Was it the first episode ever? What was that one that we did?
We reacted to a bunch of G1 episodes, G3.
Yeah, we've done a fair share. Obviously, 3.5 made for a great Halloween episode. So I think the coming react is going to be interesting for some reactions, just purely based on my reaction to the season 6 finale. There were certain things that happened in it that made me react quite interestingly. So I guess that's something to look forward to. You had a question? Yeah, what's up?
Are you guys ever going to react to any like big fan animations?
We have, and it's never. There were a couple that came out that people were asking if we were going to do at the time, like Double Rainbow. And the only reason we didn't end up doing that was we already had 2 in the works, and then the timing fell off to do a Double Rainbow react like 6 months after it came out. It's never out of the question. The thing that, personally for me, that I always want to tread lightly with that stuff is only because I wouldn't want the person who created it to feel like we're being mean. Like, you know, like if it's something that they, you know, these fan animations that I've seen, they take a lot of time. They take a lot of effort. They take a lot of you know, sometimes more than one person working on these projects. And, you know, I wouldn't ever want it to come across as us, like, going, ah. It's easier to do it with the show. Right, it's easier to do it with the show because, first off, luckily we know a number of the people on the show, and I think it's understood what we're doing.
Also, the people who are the producers,
yeah,
in the business, which we don't care.
Yeah, they're like, do whatever. Okay. So it's a little bit easier to mock the actual show. I would feel like I wouldn't want to go and
hard work you put into this. It sucks.
Yeah, because I mean, in essence, we're fans of the show. That's why we're watching it in the first place. So when we give it, you know, sometimes people ask, we're like, why do you guys give it such a hard time? And it's like, it's just a joke. It's just I don't know about some people.
I absolutely loathe the show.
Do you? I can tell. Isn't it just ironic that they actually designed a character after you?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I was going to sue Hasbro, but I'll let it go.
Let it go. Yeah, frozen. All right, any other questions? We have 1 minute. All right, so what we're going to do is a lightning round here. So we're going to do like really fast question and answers. Yes?
Another Halloween idea for your react. World's biggest tea party, the live stage broadcast.
That was pretty good.
Next question.
Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
Favorite color?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Sprinkles.
Like
Yes.
Favorite tourist filmmaker video?
Favorite what?
Yes.
Starbucks.
Yes.
Favorite show that's not Pony or Steven Universe?
Shoot. Stephen Ponies.
Cops.
Zootopia.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Blue Bull.
I like brown brick.
Did you say Google?
And pitcher of water.
Ash. Yes.
What? Favorite English rock band?
Eagles.
David Bowie.
Backstreet Boys.
I don't listen to English
Yeah,
music.
it legitimately is.
Yes.
Neither.
Who do you main in Overwatch?
Mercy.
Reinhardt.
Diva. Yes.
Star Wars.
All right. Yes.
That's My Little Pony Rider.
Crash Bandicoot. Next.
That's a good question. Crash Bandicoot?
Why not?
Did you just catch that?
Yeah, no, I thought too hard. All right, guys, one last one. Let's finish off big. Who's got it? Who's got the Yes.
What happens if the My Little Pony movie was live action?
Then Disney got a hold of it.
It's called Black Beauty.
There'd be horse shit. There'd be
War Horse. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming out to the Bronies Rag panel. You all have a great convention. A reminder for everybody, tomorrow at 12:45, Who's Line, right here. Don't miss it, guys. We'll see you all. Have a great convention. Enjoy Pacific Ponycon 2017.